Hello and welcome to Horizon TV News at the top of the hour, coming to you from our studios in the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Fleur Oni, our top stories. President Tinubu approves portfolios for North Central Development Commission. Now Fund seeks National Assembly partnership to strengthen education financing through new development levy. Benue State government security agencies advocate for peace, providing farm tools for ravaged communities. On sport, Toby Amusan wins silver medal in 100 meters hurdles final at 2025 World Athletics Championships. On the foreign scene, Israel committing genocide in Gaza, says UN investigators. Now the news in detail. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR has approved portfolios to 5 executive directors on the board of the North Central Development Commission to assist the commission in actualizing its statutory mandate. The appointees consist of Hajia Sani, the Administrative and Human Resource Department, Aisha Rufai Ibrahim, the Commercial and Industrial Development Department, and others. The President has tasked the executive directors to work closely with the governing board of the North Central Development Commission in promoting and coordinating the sustainable development of the North Central geopolitical region. The Independent National Electoral Commission has announced fresh figures in the ongoing nationwide voter registration exercise. According to the Commission, as of Sunday, September 14th, over 4.4 million Nigerians had completed online pre-registration in the 4 weeks since the exercise began on August 18th of this number. Women account for a slight majority with 2.3 million, while men make up 2.1 million. Young people between the ages of 18 and 34 represent more than 65%, and over 1.1 million of them are students. On completed registration, combining both online and in-person, the Commission recorded 509,929 as of Friday, September 12th. INEC says a detailed breakdown by state, gender, age, occupation, and disability has been published on its official platforms. The Federal Ministry of Education has unveiled the revised basic and senior secondary school curricula following extensive nationwide consultations. The review, coordinated by the Nigerian Educational Research and Development Council under the ministry's supervision, adopts both competency-based and outcome-based approaches to strengthen teaching and learning. The process began with a needs assessment in 12 states, followed by stakeholders' dialogues across the 6 geopolitical zones. Learners, teachers, parents, employers, civil society groups, traditional and religious leaders, policymakers, and development partners all contributed to shaping the framework. The new curricula were formally approved at the 68th National Council on Education meeting in October 2024. Since then, implementation has taken place in phases, including pilot testing in selected schools, teacher orientation, and nationwide training delivered both in person and online. According to the ministry, the revised curricula are designed to equip learners with the skills and knowledge needed to strive in today's world, while also aligning with Nigeria's development priorities and international standards. As Nigeria prepares to implement the new development levy from January 1, 2026, the Nigerian Education Loan Fund has called for stronger collaboration with the National Assembly to ensure its 25% allocation from the levy is fully realized and effectively deployed. The fund explained that the National Taxation Act 2025 introduces a 4% development levy on the assessable profit of taxable companies, including small and non-resident firms, as well as hydrocarbon tax. Of the proceeds, now fund is entitled to 25%, which it says represent a major opportunity to expand access to affordable education loans for millions of Nigerian students. However, the fund stressed that success will depend on timely appropriation by the National Assembly, efficient releases by the Ministry of Finance and the Office of the Accountant General, and robust nationwide sensitization. Now funds forward-looking plans include mass awareness campaigns, investment in digital loan platforms, stronger collaboration with the tertiary institutions, and expanded outreach to undeserved groups to ensure inclusivity. Managing Director and Chief Executive Akintunde Sawyer described the allocation as a pivotal step towards transforming Nigeria's education financing landscape, but emphasized that collaboration and efficient processes are key to turning the opportunity into real impact. The fund also reaffirmed its commitment to transparency and accountability, assuring stakeholders that every naira received will go directly into broadening access to education and strengthening human capital development. The executive chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ola Olukoyede, has tasked women across the country to show greater commitment to the fight against economic and financial crimes and other acts of corruption. He made a call in Abuja at an event tagged You Against Crime Festival, organized by You Against Crime International, YASI. The EFCC boss, who was represented by the Head Enlightenment and Rehabilitation Unit of the EFCC, Assistant Commander of the EFCC, Aisha Muhammad, noted that mothers and women are capable of playing crucial roles in the fight against cybercrime and urged them to join forces with the EFCC in the fight. The president and organizer of the event, Tayo Folorenshaw, stated that the purpose of the program was to provide solutions to the various crimes bedeviling the society and to work collectively in finding solutions to them. In her contributions, the Mandate Secretary, Women Affairs, Federal Capital Territory Administration, Adebayo Benjamin Olaniyi, called for a collective action in the fight against financial crimes. The Benue State government has earmarked 50 hectares of farmland in Ukpiam, Guma local government area for the cultivation of beans for victims of herdsmen attacks by the Benue State government. Governor Hyacinth Alia, while launching the pilot program for those whose farms were ravaged by cows in the local government, assured them of maximum security presence throughout the farming process. Secretary to the state government, Serumum Abe, who represented the governor, explained that the intervention was a deliberate effort to ensure that they have something to fall back on before the end of the year. She appreciated the youth of the area for not indulging in cattle rustling despite the provocation by herdsmen, stressing that even when the opportunity presented itself, they still caught the cows and handed them over to security agencies.
These reoccurrences that we have had for over a decade will not easily go away. And that is why, in compliance with international standards, the Benue State Peace Commission is championing and spearheading this effort to ensure that the farmers can live on their farms and go about the activity of farming so that they will feed their families.
Special advisor to the governor on security and internal affairs pointed out that the patrol exercise around the farm and the community by the operation will stroke NSCDC Department of Agro Rangers, and police personnel would be sustained for the safety of the people and the farm produce.
It's a group of people that were provoked to a limit, yet they refused to retaliate. Instead of attacking the cows, they gathered the cows, the cows about 157, and handed them over to the army. And so what we are doing here is a pilot.
Even if the days have gone so much, we should come back here, not only intervening to the camp IDPs, but also responding to the community members who have been dispossessed of their possessions.
A youth leader thanked the Benue State government and the security personnel for coming to their aid by giving them a sense of belonging.
Since the coming of the military here, which is on the 12th of August, after our town was attacked by headers, she made us feel this government in this country.
An elder of the community also promised to share the process that will be gotten from the farm equitably among members of the 6 communities. Health workers in Kaduna State under the joint health sector unions have reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening healthcare delivery, upholding professionalism, and sustaining ethical standards across public hospitals in all 23 local government areas of the state. They described the government's recent intervention in the primary health care sector as laudable, noting that the reform will boost staff morale, curb brain drain, and improve patient care in government-owned facilities. Addressing a press conference in Kaduna, the state chairman of Joint Health Sector Unions, Comrade Umar Ibrahim, commended Governor Uba Sani's transformative strides in upgrading the health sector, particularly the improvement of workers' welfare, which he said has enhanced productivity and repositioned the system for better service delivery.
The implementation of a coin has marked a new era for health workers and will significantly improve the remuneration of health workers, boosting their morale and productivity. We recall that the last review of COINHEST was during the late former governor of Kaduna State, Patrick Ibrahim Yakowa, in 2009. And since then, there has been a significant gap in a salary adjustment affecting the welfare of health workers in the state. Johesu commend the governor, Senator Obasani leadership, and his vision for prioritizing human capital development in the health sector, aligning with his administration, focus on nurturing citizens' engagement and investment in human capital.
The union pledged full support for the smooth implementation of government policies in primary health care, while urging the state to sustain its effort and maintain industrial harmony as workers remain committed to delivering quality health care services to the people of Kaduna State.
While we pledge our unwavering support and commitment to collaborating with the government in ensuring remuneration of this implementation of this laudable landmark and in promotion of a positive and productive work environment free from industrial disputes. We urge the state government to ensure prompt and seamless implementation of cohesive salary structure in the state as stipulated in the approval.
With the implementation of the 2024 consolidated salary structure, health workers and stakeholders say the move represents a bold step towards strengthening human capital development and restoring public confidence in the state's healthcare system. We'll take a pause here, and up next are news stories from the news sector. Stay with us.
Attention, housing and construction brands. Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Housing TV Africa, channel 149 on StarTimes, is your ultimate platform to shine. Whether you're a housing developer offering affordable homes, a building materials company, a mortgage bank supporting families, or a furniture, lighting, or interiors brand bringing style into every home, we've got you covered. Our crew comes live to your site, your showroom, or your project location, capturing your products, services, and your story in action. Real coverage, real people, real impact. And now, the exciting part, all of this is available at very affordable advertising rates. Yes, with Housing TV Africa, you can promote your brand without breaking the bank, while reaching millions of home buyers, decision makers, and investors. Don't stay hidden. Be seen, be trusted, be celebrated. Housing TV Africa, your #1 housing and construction network, on channel 149 on StarTimes. Call us today on 0916 500 0000 and let's build your business in the spotlight. Housing TV Africa. Affordable rates, on-site reports, maximum impact.
Welcome back. Glad to have you join us on Housing TV News at the top of the hour. Now to the build sector. The Nigeria Meteorological Agency has released a 3-day weather outlook predicting thunderstorms and rainfall across different parts of the country. By Wednesday, cloudy skies with sunshine are expected in the north, with thunderstorms and moderate rainfall likely in Borno, Adamawa, Taraba, Kaduna, Zamfara, Kebbi, and Sokoto. The central region, including Abuja, Kogi, Kwara, Niger, and Benue, will record light to moderate rainfall, while the southern states are also forecast to experience rains later in the day. NIMET advised most tourists to avoid driving during heavy rainfall and farmers to refrain from applying fertilizers or pesticides just before rains to prevent nutrient loss. Residents are urged to secure loose objects, unplug electrical appliances, and avoid tall trees during storms, while airline operators should obtain airport-specific weather reports for safe operations. Benue State Governor Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomem Alia says his administration will not condone illegal mining anywhere in the state. Speaking at a Thanksgiving service at NKST Church Adigbo in Konde local government area, the governor cautioned traditional rulers against granting approval for mining in their communities without the state government's consent, warning that offenders will be persecuted. Governor Ali also unveiled new development plans for Konde, including additional roads to boost the movement of people and farm produce, and hinted at upgrading the Adigbo campus of Father Adasu University into a full-fledged institution. On security, the governor pledged continued collaboration with federal and local authorities to drive out armed headers, warning that anyone aiding them will be treated as an enemy of the state. The third chief, His Royal Majesty Professor James Ayafe, in his goodwill message called for stronger collaboration with the federal government to construct and rehabilitate key roads in the area, while also appealing for calm and rising political tension in Tiv land. Other speakers at the event, including religious leaders and political figures, commended the governor's leadership and pledged loyalty to his administration. On sports, Nigerian track queen Tobi Amusin has won silver medal in the women's 100 meters hurdles at the Tokyo 2025 World Athletics Championships, clocking a brilliant 12 minutes 25 seconds in the final. Amazon, powered by the high-pressure final at the National Stadium, finishing just behind the Tachi Kamboji of the Switzerland, who struck gold and a new national record of 12 minutes 24 seconds. The National Sports Commission hailed Amazon's remarkable achievement, noting that her consistency and fighting spirit continue to inspire millions. Honorable Bukola Olupade, Director General of the NSC, stated that Tobi Amusin has made the country proud once again. Her confident run, which was the fastest in the entire semi-final, signaled her intent and set the stage for her medal-winning performance in the final. On the foreign scene, a United Nations investigative team has accused Israel of committing genocide in Gaza, saying top Israeli leaders bear responsibility for incitement and the ongoing destruction of Palestinians in the territory. The UN Independent International Commission of Inquiry, led by former UN Rights Chief Navi Pillay, said its findings show that genocide is taking place in Gaza and continues to unfold. The commission pointed to mass killings, widespread displacement, famine, and conditions deliberately imposed to destroy the Palestinian population. According to Gaza Health, ministry figures deemed reliable by the UN, nearly 65,000 people have been killed since the conflict erupted in October 2023 following Hamas attacks inside Israel. Most Gazans have been displaced at least once, with famine now declared in Gaza City. The report accuses Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, President Isaac Herzog, and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant of inciting genocide, while noting that Israeli authorities have failed to act against such rhetoric. Israel strongly rejects accusations of genocide, even as it faces mounting legal and diplomatic scrutiny. That's the most we can take on Housing TV News at the top of the hour. Before we go, a quick recap of our top stories. President Tinubu approves portfolios for North Central Development Commission. Now funds seeks National Assembly partnership to strengthen education financing through new development levy. Benue State Government Securities Agencies advocate for peace, providing farm tools for ravished communities. On sports, Toby Amerson wins silver medal in 100 meters hurdles final at 2025 World Athletics Championships. On the foreign scene, Israel committing genocide in Gaza, says UN investigators. For more news in the housing sector, subscribe to Housing TV Africa on YouTube and follow Housing TV on all social media platforms. Download the Housing TV Africa mobile app on Google Play Store and Apple Store to stay connected. I am Flora Ani. Bye for now.